Morning, Tehmina Khan is here in TK Maths is Fun. This is video number 2 on kinematics. In the first video, we have seen the explanation of velocity time graph and displacement time graph. And now in this video, we will continue with the relationship between displacement, velocity, and acceleration in terms of differentiation. Integration we will see in video 3. So if displacement equation is given to you and you differentiate it, you will get a velocity equation. And if you differentiate a velocity equation, you get an acceleration equation. Since integration is the reverse process of differentiation, so if you integrate an acceleration equation, you get velocity equation. And if you integrate velocity equation, you get a displacement equation. We need to understand few common terms which are used in kinematic. Displacement is defined as the distance moved by the particle in a specific direction. So from the initial point to the final point. Velocity v is defined as the rate of change of displacement. We have seen that. A greater than 0 means acceleration happening. A less than 0, if it is negative, it means deceleration occurring. If question says find the initial speed, find the initial velocity, it means t is equals to 0 at that point. If it is saying instantaneously at rest, the particle is instantaneously at rest, it means v is equals to 0. If it is stationary, then again v is equals to 0. If question is saying particle is at a fixed point or sometimes again at fixed point, it means displacement is equals to 0. When we say fixed point, we basically mean with the point from where we are given the displacement equation with reference to which point. Maximum or minimum displacement, it means you will put v0 because at maximum minimum displacement, rate of change of displacement is 0, which means velocity is 0. Similarly, for maximum and minimum velocity, it means rate of change of velocity is 0 there, it means acceleration is 0. So you need to understand and remember this because you will need to substitute these values to solve the question. So let's see, I have taken here 3 examples. One is with respect to polynomial equation and the other 2 are with respect to trigonometric and exponential equation. So the question is saying particle is moving in a straight line after passing through a fixed point O. It can be given any name after time t seconds. So this is the equation you can see. Now its velocity you have to find out when t is equals to 4. So we don't have a velocity equation. It means we will differentiate it. So let's see after differentiation, and I'm sure you know how to differentiate polynomial equation. It's 3t squared minus 12t plus 9, right? So you will put t4 in it and you will get the velocity, which is 9 meters per second. Second part, you have to find acceleration when t is 4. So when we have a velocity equation, if we differentiate it again, we get the acceleration equation. So here is the velocity equation. When you will differentiate it again, you will get 60 minus 12, substitute t by 4, and you will get your acceleration. Next part of the question is saying find the value of t when it is instantaneously at rest. Means when velocity is 0, what was the time? So in the velocity equation, you put v equals to 0 and solve this quadratic equation. The factors give you the time period at which the acceleration took a turn. So when we look at this time, what comes in your mind? That wherever the object was, because at that time in this question we are taking t equals to 0, right? After 1 second, because velocity is instantaneously at rest, it means after 1 second, the object has taken the turn. And then after altogether from here in 3 seconds, object has taken another turn. So actually this is the journey of the particle. It is like this. I have drawn just roughly to give you an idea. When you look at this time, what does it mean? Now remember, t is equals to 1 here and t is equals to 3 here. It doesn't mean from here till here it is 3 seconds. It means from the beginning till here it is 3 seconds, right? So this is how you will get the time when the velocity was instantaneously at rest, and it means at that point the particle was taking turn again, about turn. Next part, you have to find the total distance traveled in the first 2.5 seconds. The mistake students make at times by substituting this value of t in this equation. This is the displacement equation. It will always give you distance from O. So if you substitute 2.5 in this equation, whatever the answer will come. If it is plus, it is on this side. If it is minus, it is on this side. So we will see it in a while. But suppose when you substitute it, the answer comes that is representing this distance from here till here. But what is question saying? It is saying find the total distance in 2.5 seconds. And we have seen here that when object start moving here, after 1 second it took a turn. And then it will move till 2.5 seconds somewhere here, roughly. So I have to calculate this distance. It means I will find out the distance covered from 0 second to 1 second. And then from 1 second to, 0 to 2.5 seconds. Right? Or in other words, I can say okay, from here till here, what is the distance? And from here till here, what is the distance? Now, what is the technique? Let's see. There are two ways. One is for developing the concept. Other is basically we follow because it is quick. Now, what is happening at t equals to 0? If you see here, suppose O is here. Fixed point is somewhere here. Now, the displacement equation, if you see, if you put t0, you get s is equals to 56, right? Which means initially the object was 56 meters away from O on the right hand side because it is plus. So when we have to find out the total distance covered in 2.5 seconds from the beginning. So when we put T1, we got 60 answer. You can see here, when I put T1, answer is 60. That distance is from here till here. An object is actually standing here. So actual distance object has covered is this. So it will be what? 60 minus 56. That will give you the distance covered in 1 second. Now when I put 2.5, I got answer 56.625. So this 56.625 is actually a distance from here till here. But actually object has covered this distance. So what I will do? 60 minus 56.625 because I have to calculate this distance. Let me change the color. I hope you are understanding. So you are finding out this distance and this distance. Because displacement equation is always giving you distance from origin, so you have to do subtraction. So after that, it is 3.375. How? Because 60 minus 56.625 will give you this, and this is 3.375. And this much was 4, because 60 minus 56 is 4. So you will add up to find out the total distance traveled in 2.5 seconds. Without drawing this rough sketch, how can I find out the distance covered? Because if object is taken 1 turn in this question, if I was asked to find out the distance covered in 5 seconds, then I have to do 2 times breakup, from here till here, from here till here, then from again. So the technique is, you have to see the time at which it is taking a turn, which is 1 second. In the modulus, you write down the distance from fixed point in 0 seconds. In this case, the answer is 56. Sometimes it is 0 also, sometimes it is negative value also, depend on the displacement equation. So you put T0 in the displacement equation, you get the answer, 56. Then you put in displacement equation time 1 second, which is 60. And then you are seeing the distance covered from 1 second to 2.5 seconds, right? So you are substituting in the displacement equation, writing the values and subtracting it. Why did I take modulus sign? Because I want to ignore the negative. I just want to take numeral value to find out the distance. So this is a quick way to find out the distance, total distance covered. The important thing here is you have to start from T0. Then you have to go up till the point which is asked, like for example, find the distance for 2.5 seconds. But before that, object was taking a turn at t equals to 1 second. So that's why I broke it up. If question had said, you find out the distance covered in 6 seconds, for example, right? Let me just explain 6 example. Then I would have taken here S1 to S3 and S3 to S6. I'm repeating. If the question was find the total distance covered in 6 seconds, then I would have taken from 0 to 1, 1 to 3, and 3 to 6. Exactly same thing, but in this way, right? Because object is taking turn at 2 points. So let's see another example. In this case, the question is in trigonometric form. A particle moving a straight line, displacement is s meter from a fixed point A. So instead of O, now A is taken. Displacement equation is given in cosine rule. Now cosine form. You have to find the initial position of the particle. Position means distance. When t is equals to 0, what was the distance? So you put t0. Don't forget to change the mode of the calculator. It should be radian when you are doing differentiation or integration with trigonometric function. Here I have given you, for you to recall, when you are differentiating sine, it is cos ax multiplied by angle, which is a. If you are differentiating cos, it is minus sine ax multiplied by differentiation of this, which is a, right? So I'm substituting t0 and I got s is equals to 2. So initial position from A of the particle is 2 meter. Then question is saying an expression for the velocity and acceleration of the particle in terms of t. Simply means find out the velocity equation and acceleration equation. So you just need to differentiate it one time and then second time. I have done this here for you. 66. 2 cos 3t is minus 2 sine 3t into 3. 3 to the 6. I will differentiate it again. This is 0. Differentiation of sine is cos 3t and differentiation of 3t is 3. So 3 6 18. So you got these expressions here. Now question is saying find the time at which the first particle first comes to a rest. First comes to a rest means when v is 0. So in the velocity equation, I will put 0 here and I will calculate the value of t. So this question is very good. It is also testing your knowledge of trigonometry, right? One question is covering concept of 2 chapters here. So simple manipulation 6 will go here. It is 1. And we know from the sine graph that angle give us value 1 at pi by 2 or 90 degree, right? So 3t is equals to pi by 2 and t is equals to pi by 6. So you found the time. And it is further saying that and its distance from A at this instant. So when t is pi by 6, what was the distance? So I will substitute this value of t here and here to get the displacement or distance from fixed point A to the particle. So simple substitution here, use the calculator and it is coming by. Sometimes question says give exact answer. If it doesn't say, you can use calculator, write answer in 3 significant figure. Now let's see the last question of this video. It is in exponential form. This is talking about computer animation of cartoon rabbit moving in a straight line. And S again is giving you displacement from a fixed point O. Find the time when the rabbit is instantaneously at rest. It means when v is 0, but we don't have a velocity equation. So first of all, we will differentiate it. And I hope you remember that when you're differentiating exponential equation, you need to have this in the numerator. You can do u over v, but that is tedious and time consuming here. So it would be easy because we know the differentiation of exponential function is exactly same. Multiply by differentiation of the power. It's easy. So if I take it up, it is e power minus t. This is e power minus 2t. And after that, differentiation is simple. You differentiate it, you can see here as it is, right? Multiply by minus as it is, divided by 2. Yes, I hope that there is no problem. So I'm simply differentiating it and I got this answer. After getting this answer, because it is saying instantaneously at rest, I have to put v equals to 0. When I put it equals to 0, now I have to solve it to get the value of t. 12 will go here, it will become 0. And then you can take this whole term to this side. There are 3 ways to solve it. Then cross multiply. Just look at this. This is second method I'll discuss in a while. So I've taken this term to this side and then cross multiply. You will get this. Bring it to one side. Take common factor out. So now you have e power t equals to 0 and 3 minus e power t equals to 0. This, 3. This is not possible, but here you will take ln on both sides and you will get the value of t Exact value is ln3, three significant figure is 1.10. And at the same time here you can take LCM, like I have shown here how to take LCM, and then after that cross multiply, and you will get straight away this part, right? So we have found the value of t when particle is instantaneously at rest. Last part, given that the rabbit pauses its motion once to pick up a carrot, find the total distance it traveled during the first 2 seconds of its motion. First 2 seconds of its motion. Now, here you know, okay, rabbit is taking a turn before 2 seconds. Can you see 1.10 is less than 2? So it means when we are calculating distance, we have to calculate from 0 seconds to 1.10 second, and then from 1.10 second to 2 seconds. So in 2 slots, we will find out just the way we have done in the previous example. So we are using exact value ln3 in the displacement equation, right? This is the displacement equation. If you want to see, it is here. So we are using this equation. In place of t, we are putting 0. We are putting ln3, and we will put 2 also, right? So we got the answer -6 when t is 0. When t is ln3, we got 2. And when t is equals to 2, we got 1.294. So without drawing a diagram, if I want to solve the way I have solved earlier, what I will do, I will find out the distance covered in 0 second is -6, and distance covered in this is 2, plus distance covered in 1.10 second is 2, minus distance covered in 2 seconds, which is 1.294. Now you solve it, it is -8, which will be 8, right? Because modulus will make it plus 8, plus whatever the answer will come from here, add them, and then you will get the distance covered in first 2 seconds. Let's see with the help of diagram also. So origin is here. When we put t0, the displacement was -6, so we have marked it on the left hand side. When we put t is equals to ln3, it was +2, so we have marked on the right hand side. So this is the distance covered in what? In 0 to ln3 seconds. And then when we put t is equals to 2, we got 1.265. So it is this distance and it is this distance. So we are doing exactly the same way, right? You can see here. So this is how you will solve the question. Thank you very much for watching this video. In the next video 3, we will solve kinematic problems with respect to application of integration in kinematic, right? So please share it with your friends if you like it, subscribe it, like it, give comments. Thank you very much. Take care. Allah Hafiz.